So I have some spreadsheets today that are applicable for both Master Duel and TCG. One that starts combos with Dugares, and another that starts combos with Bahamut Shark and Toad. If we take a look at the Dugares spreadsheet, the first cell has a combo with Buzzsaw Shark and another Buzzsaw Shark. You normal summon the Buzzsaw Shark, you special summon a Remora from the deck, and then you exi summon into Dugares. You then activate the effect of Dugares to draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. Depending on what you draw, you're going to end on different end boards. One that ends with 4 exis and another that ends in 2 exis. So that is what the D4 and D2 mean in the cell. The best possible scenario is that you draw into Exi Remora and you discard a level 4 fish. That will be enough to summon 4 Exis. If instead you use Dugares to draw 2 cards and you don't draw into an Exi Remora and you discard a level 4 fish, well then you're only going to end on 2 Exis instead of 4. Each cell with more than one combo will have this exact scenario, where you use Dugares and you draw into Exi Remora and discard a level 4 fish, or you draw 2 cards and you don't draw into Exi Remora, but you still discard a level 4 fish. If you're confused about how any of these combos work, you can check out an older video where I describe how Dugares works in Sharks. Or you can ask about it in the comments section and one of us will answer. I made this spreadsheet to help me explore which cards I want more copies of in my deck and which ones I want less of. As you can see, Nettle is pretty bad in comparison to these other cards because it doesn't really do any 2-card combos that give you 2 or more Exis. But it does have the advantage of being able to at least give you 1 Exi with pretty much any combo piece except White Mirror. If we look at all the cards that special summon themselves, like Silent Angler, Minaruka, Silent Sea Nettle, Chathana, Crystal Shark, and Ready Fusion, well, Ready Fusion just blows all of them out of the water, producing 3 Exis or more in 2-card combos. So if you're not really sold on why people play Ready Fusion and Sharks, well, this is one reason why. What this combo sheet really doesn't tell you though is the quality of the combos. So let's take a look at another spreadsheet that helps us with that. In Sharks, we start our combos by normal summoning Buzzsaw Shark or Leaf Fish. If Buzzsaw Shark or Leaf Fish gets negated, well, if you have Tuna, Buzzsaw Shark, Leaf Fish, Remora, Lantern Shark, Minaruka, or White Mirror, well, you're just gonna have to pass your turn because there's nothing you can do. Crystal Shark, Silent Angler, Nettle, and Abyss Shark will still give you at least 1 Exi, but only Chathana and Ready Fusion have the potential to still end on 3 Exis. You'll still be able to summon Dugares, draw 2 cards and discard 1, and hopefully draw into Exi Remora or Abyss Shark. In Master Duel, we have about 10 cards that are really good to draw into, which brings us to about an 89% chance of this event happening. So with this data, we can infer that Ready Fusion and Chathana are really something you want to max out on if you really want to be able to play through disruptions. Let's take a look at our next combo sheet. This one is one that involves using Bahamut Shark to start our combos, and then summoning Toad, and then ranking up Bahamut Shark into our Fortress and then into Dark Knight. Almost every hand can get you into a Bahamut Shark, except, White Mirror. White Mirror can only be useful if you can get a fish in the graveyard, which usually involves Buzzsaw Shark or Leaf Fish. So White Mirror seems to be only useful if your starter card resolves its effect and doesn't get negated. So it may be something you might want to reconsider having 3 copies of. It's still pretty useful, at least going second, where if your cards do get removed, then you can just summon them from the graveyard and continue your combo. It's also a really great top deck. There's a cell here that says Nash in it. You may be confused by what that means, but really what it means is you're summoning Nash Knight. So here with Nash 4, it means you're summoning a Dark Knight, Toad, and Nash Knight. You can summon Nash Knight with Abyss Shark paired with Buzzsaw Shark or paired with Crystal Shark. So you'll end your turn with these 3 Exis on the field, and on your opponent's turn, after you have used Nash Knight to suck up an opponent's monster as material, you flip over the Armored Exi trap card and turn that Nash Knight into a second Dark Knight Lancer, and then you can use the Armored Trap card, equip an Exi monster from the graveyard to one of your monsters, and then you can use both Dark Knight Lancers to suck up 2 monsters. So this gives you a total of 4 disruptions. My next video will explain this combo a little bit more if that was confusing for you. We can see on this spreadsheet that Buzzsaw Shark takes the top spot as usual, while Abyss Shark takes the top spot for cards that special summon. If our Buzzsaw Shark or Leaf Fish gets negated, Well, our Ready Fusion and Shathana are still taking the top spots here for summoning 2 Xyzs at least, just Bahamut Shark and Toad. And we can also still do this with Nettle and Silent Angler. So some more takeaways from all of this is that Silent Sea Nettle is okay to play in TCG, but not so much in Master Duel where we start our combos with Dugares. White Mirror is something that I don't want to play 3 copies of, but probably play at 1 if at all. And I always run 3 Ready Fusion and 3 Shathanas. So did you find anything useful out of this data? If you did, let me know. And if you find any errors, you can also let me know in the comments below. In the next video, we'll make a new deck for Master Duel using this data. So for now, goodbye.